Hi everyone, I'm your host Michalla Brianna and this is A Home for Art. So today we are going to talk about worry. And I'd like to start by reading a book called Wilhemina, The Worry Machine. This was written by Juliet Cook and illustrated by Anita DeFala. Wilhemina, The Worry Machine. My name is Wilhemina. Last Friday, I didn't want to get out of bed because I didn't want to go to school, so I pretended to be asleep. I think I had the worry flu. Every morning when I wake up, I feel just fine, but then my tongue gets salty, my throat gets tight, I grit my teeth because nothing feels right. My stomach feels like it's tied up in a knot, my knees lock up, and my face feels hot. Worry, worry, worry. You know what I mean? I'm Wilhemina, the worry machine. Look how worried she looks. On Friday, I was worried about spelling because we had a spelling test. What if I forget how to spell? What if everyone finishes before me? Have you worried about those things before? I know I have. I worried about math. What if I get picked to do a problem on the board in front of everyone? What if the kids make fun of my hair again? What if I get the problem wrong? What if they write about it in the school newspaper? She's really worried. I worried about school lunch. What if we have buttered carrots and the lunch ladies make me eat them? I can't stand buttered carrots. Do you like carrots? Get up, Wilhemina, my mom said. It's time to get ready for school. I know you're not asleep because you're making that pickle face, the one you make when you're worried about something. If you don't stop worrying so much, you're going to make yourself sick again. Too late, I thought to myself. By the time I got to school, I felt like I had swallowed an elephant playing the banjo. Luckily, I didn't forget how to spell. I didn't get picked in math, and for lunch we had buttered corn. I love buttered corn. What do you think? Do you like corn or carrots better? Then I started to think about my afternoon. What if Aberdeen has another orthodontist appointment after lunch? Who will play with me at recess? What if I get picked last for a team in PE? What if they write about that in the school newspaper? What if I'm so busy getting all of my homework together after school that I miss the bus and I have to walk home and it's snowing and I don't have my boots? What if my after-school snack is tapioca pudding? I can't stand tapioca pudding. Wilhemina, honey, the lunch lady said. Finish your corn. You're going to miss recess. And what's wrong with your face? You look like you just bit down on a sour pickle. When I walked out onto the playground, I saw Aberdeen right away. Her orthodontist appointment was after school. In PE, Reggie Beck got chosen to be a team captain, and he's had a crush on me for years, so he picked me first. I made it to the bus after school in plenty of time, and when I got home, my mom gave me butterscotch pudding for my snack. I love butterscotch pudding. I looked across the room, and as soon as I saw Aberdeen's birthday present on the counter, my tongue got salty, my throat got tight, I gritted my teeth because nothing felt right. My stomach felt like it was tied up in knots, my knees locked up, and my face got hot. Wilhemina, you're making the pickle face again. What are you worried about now? My mom asked. I can't go to Aberdeen's birthday skating party tomorrow afternoon, I said. Why? You love skating and you love Aberdeen. Because what if I get there late and everybody is already skating and they run out of skates? What if I forget how to skate and I wipe out and everyone laughs at me? What if they write about that in the town newspaper? What if Aberdeen is so busy with all of her other friends that she doesn't have time to skate with me and I have to skate all by myself? What if, Wilhemina Jean? If you don't stop worrying so much, you're going to make yourself sick again. Now I'm starting to really worry about you. My mom made the pickle face just like me. Then she picked up the phone and called my doctor, my principal, my school counselor, my teacher, my accordion instructor, the mayor of our town, and the governor of our state. Not really the last two. When she finally hung up the phone, her pickle face went away. The next day, my mom made sure that I was the first one at Aberdeen's birthday party, so I had my choice of skates. I only wiped out once, and I don't think anyone noticed. And everyone at the party talked to me, and we all skated together, so I never felt left out. I had the best time ever. The rest of my weekend was going great, and I didn't have to make the pickle face. But on Monday morning, my pickle face came back. Don't worry, Wilhemina Jean, my mom said. From now on, things are going to be different. My mom drove me to school early so we could have a special meeting with my teacher. Wilhemina Jean, you seem to worry a lot, my teacher said. Everybody worries about things, and worrying a little bit is a good thing most of the time. But when you worry so much that it keeps you from doing the things that you want to do, we need to figure out a way to help you. I want you to tell me everything you're worried about at school. I'm going to write each worry you have down on a note card. Do you think they're going to come up with a good plan? Well, I said, I always worry when we take a test. I'm just afraid that I won't do my best. I'm always scared that I'll run out of time, even though you say, oh, you'll be just fine. I worry about doing my math on the board. I might get it wrong and get a bad score. Then all of the kids won't think that I'm smart, and I won't get a smiley face on the smiley math chart. Do you have a smiley math chart at your school? I worry about lunch and what they will serve. If they serve buttered carrots, I know I will hurl. I worry that kids will make fun of my hair. I try to fix it, but it goes everywhere. I worry about having friends to play with outside. Last time the girls left me, and that made me cry. I worry about missing the bus at the end of the day. I worry about naughty kids and the things that they say. I worry about worrying so much because that's all I do. I worry that I'll always have the bad worry flu. Oh, and I worry about the weather too. My teacher wrote and wrote and wrote. Then she drew a big line across the board. On the top of the line, she wrote the words, worries I can control. On the bottom, she wrote, worries I cannot control. Then she had me stick all my worries up on the board where I thought they belonged. Wilhemina Jean, I know just what to do. I can help you get rid of your bad worry flu. The things that you worry about are easy to fix. Just let me use some of my great teacher tricks. When we take tests, I will be sure to give you a little bit of extra time if you need it. If you are going to be picked for a math problem at the board, I will give you your problem the night before so that you can practice doing it at home. I will make sure that you have the lunch menu each week so that you can bring a sack lunch on buttered carrot days. My sister is a hairstylist, and she's coming to our class this Thursday for Career Day to teach everyone how to make their hair look better. See how they made a worry chart? Worries I can control, tests and math. Worries I can't control, weather, lunch, the bus. So you can make one of these at home and list all the things that you worry about, the ones you can control and the ones you can't. We can set up some fun recess group games and contests and even do a lunch bunch so that playing outside with others will be easier for you. I can help you stay organized throughout the day so that when the bell rings, you have plenty of time to catch the bus. I can help you learn to control all of these worries, except the weather. Nobody can control the weather. For that one, we need the worry hat. Put the worry hat on and think all of your worries that you cannot control into the hat. Turn the hat upside down and it will hold your worries for you. Then, if you ever want or need them back, you can put on the hat and think them back into your head. Do you have a hat at home that you can put your worries in? I let my teacher try out all of her tricks. Believe it or not, I was easy to fix. She taught me how to be more in control. I feel a lot better because now I just know what to do with my worries when they're inside my head. Now I'll never let worrying keep me in bed. From now on, when I worry, I'll know just what to do to keep from getting the bad worry flu. And hopefully I won't have to make the pickle face as much. What's your pickle face look like when you're worried? Good job. I like your pickle face. So that was Wilhemina Jean, the worry machine. So we talked about how you can write the worries that you can control and can't control somewhere at home on a board or piece of paper. And we talked about how you can put worries into a hat if you have a baseball cap or a helmet or a big flowered hat or a magician's hat. You can put your worries in there and then set them aside. And we talked about your pickle face when you're worried. Good job. I hope you liked the story. So now, before you leave, I wanted to talk to you about an art activity that you can do when you're worried about something. So for this activity, you will need a piece of paper in your favorite color, as well as some writing utensils. So that can be markers, pens, colored pencils, whatever it is you like to use to draw with. So go ahead and collect those supplies. Ask Mom and Dad for help if you need. Pause the video and I'll be here when you get back. So this art activity is called Worry Monsters. So what you're going to do is take your piece of paper and your writing utensil, whatever you decided to use, and you're going to think about one thing that worries you. You can make a lot of different monsters, but we're going to start with just one. So focus on that one thing that you're worried about right now. Maybe you're worried about the test at school tomorrow, or maybe you're worried about the new baby that Mom and Dad are going to have. Maybe you're worried because you don't know how to tie your shoes, or because today you're going to learn how to ride a bike for the first time. Maybe you're worried because the weather outside is really bad. Whatever it is. And think about how that makes you feel. Does it make your tummy tight or have butterflies? Does it make your hands sweaty or cold? Does it make you clench your teeth or chatter your teeth? Does it make you feel warm? Does your heart race? How does it make you feel? And now you're going to think about your worry and how it makes you feel, and you're going to draw a shape. You're going to put all your worries into that shape. So I'm going to say, I'm worried about the thunderstorm that's coming later on today because I don't like thunderstorms. So I'm thinking about the thunderstorm and how it makes me feel. It makes me think of big clouds, big angry storm clouds. And it makes me think about lightning that comes out of these storm clouds that's scary. And the loud noises that these storm clouds make. Maybe that's the loud sound coming out of it. So that's what my worry looks like that I'm worried about right now. Maybe your worry is just a blob like that. Maybe your worry is a shape like a heart or a square or a triangle or a circle. It doesn't matter as long as it's unique to you. So take a minute and do that. Pause the video if you need, and I'll be here when you get back. So now on your piece of paper, you've created this shape that represents your worry, what you're worried about right now. So here's the fun part. You can use your writing utensil, or if you have googly eyes that Mom or Dad bought at the store, you put those googly eyes right on your worry, because we're making worry monsters. So we're going to give it a face. So here's the face of my worry monster. Starting to look more kind of like maybe a cloud with legs or a jellyfish. Doesn't look as scary as it did before. And maybe he has a friend. There's two worry monsters here. The sound of the thunder and the lightning. So now there's two worry monsters. And you can use your writing utensil and maybe add some details. So maybe the sounds are going to change a little. I'm going to make them longer, kind of look cooler. This could also be the wind coming from a storm. So now on your piece of paper, you've created your worry monster. It was a worry shape, and now you've added eyes using construction paper or googly eyes, or your writing utensil, whatever you prefer. And now you can color this and cut it out. You can add sparkles, whatever it is you want. And then I want you to look at it and think about, is this worry still worrisome? Does it still worry me? When I was worried about the thunderstorm, it made me feel really clenched up and anxious. But now I'm looking at this, and it was kind of fun to make. Even though I was worried, making this made me forget about all those feelings I was having. And now my worry doesn't seem so scary anymore, especially with this smiling face and these silly legs. So that is our activity for today. I hope that reading Wilhemina Jean the Worry Machine and creating these fun worry monsters has made you feel less worried, less stressed, and less anxious. And remember, you can make a worry monster whenever you want. If you have time to, you can put your worries into that hat, or you can make a chart of what you can and can't control, or you can make a little worry monster and keep it in your pocket, or in your desk at school, or on your fridge at home. You can show your friends how to make worry monsters, and you can make these anytime. If you're sitting in class and you're worried about a test and you're able to, you can take a couple seconds and get a piece of paper and a pencil and you can draw a worry monster. Maybe it'll make you laugh, and it'll distract you for just a moment and help you focus on your worry, and you can just let it fade away. So again, this is A Home for Art. I'm going to put a link to our email, which is ahomeforart@gmail.com, in the description below this video. Please feel free to send me pictures of all of your art activities. I will always email you back, and I love to see the creative expressions that you are designing. And with your permission, we'll also add them to our websites and social media pages. So thank you so much, and I hope you have a great day. Thanks for being creative with me. Hi everyone, I'm Michalla Brianna, CEO and founder of the nonprofit organization A Home for Art. When you subscribe to my channel, your children will have access to art, music, drama, and literary activities that allow them to create naturally therapeutic works of art. So, whether they need help combating stress, processing thoughts or emotions, or just need a creative outlet, A Home for Art is a home for them. Check back in every Friday for new expressive art videos that your little ones, or the whole family, can enjoy. Please don't forget to subscribe and visit our website at www.ahomeforart.org to donate or learn more about how A Home for Art is benefiting disadvantaged youth in schools, homeless shelters, group homes, and private foster homes. Thanks so much for watching. Now let's get creative.